Hey guys, Camfree15 back at it with another video for you guys, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf, and we are back with another Rising of the Shield Hero episode review for you guys, as we are covering the 8th episode of Season 4, titled Orochi. Yes, not Orochi from One Piece, albeit it does have his Devil Fruit ability in this.
Or Orochimaru from Naruto, apparently.
I didn't want to bring up him. But okay.
You know who I mean.
Yeah, I know who you mean. Nobody talks about Orochimaru. He's a bitch.
Moving on.
Anyways, we're back. Obviously on time this week, because this week I'm not out of town. Yay!
Yay!
Why are you being a hater?
Oh, come on, I'm exhausted, okay?
Anyways, let's get on with this episode. So this episode was another great episode, another episode that shut up the haters. What else needs to be said? I'm not going to say anything. But anyways, we start the episode where we last left off after, obviously, Naofumi and the others, reunited and everything. And we kind of get a debriefing of what the heck is going on in this country and the whole thing about this emperor, right? So we find out that the emperor currently in Kutenlo, her name is called Makina. Yeah, Makina. She's the emperor's advisor and the real ruler of Kutenlo. Now, Sadina's like, oh, I haven't heard that name in quite a while.
And they say she's pure evil.
Yeah, apparently she is evil. Now, I'm guessing this is the Raptalia looking person. Not unless it's that one girl we have been seeing.
I feel like it's that one. I feel like it's her. That's her. Not the emperor, but her advisor right there.
So, yeah, you're right. The advisor, right? So she clearly is telling the emperor, like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. So yeah, and basically, the main guard who's kind of going up against her is like, no, we need to take her out because she's kind of the person running the show. Basically saying, like, she's getting the emperor to do this to Kutenlo, but we know it's really her pulling the strings, right? So maybe for all we know, the emperor might, I'm saying might, there's obviously a chance that the emperor is probably just as bad as her, but might be good, just being, I guess you could say, corrupted.
Yeah, corrupted, possessed, whatever you want to call it. And I think I'm with the same opinion. I feel like that's the case because we haven't really seen the emperor's ill intent, or at least we didn't really see their face, so I can't really tell. But yeah.
So yes, also it was quite funny because the other characters of Kutenlo, they were like, they're all passed out, and they're all drowsy and everything, and Naofumi's like, can you guys please shape the hell up? But I guess they must have partied after they took over the lighthouse base, and because of it, well, I guess they got drunk. So yeah, now all of a sudden they hear this explosion go off, and they go over the cliff and see what's going on, and there's obviously you just see this cloud of smoke, and they're like, what the heck is this? So they zoom in to see what it is, and apparently it is it looks like a hydra, a snake with multiple heads. And essentially it's near the grave site of the last emperor, right? And the thing is, it's trying to break down the barrier to get into Kutenlo, and that's not good because if it gets in, it's going to create mass havoc. Now Naofumi is like, well, this actually can play to our advantage. If we end up defeating this hydra, we can actually have it to be, we can actually speak it to the to the people of Kutenlo and say hey, Raptalia managed to defeat this with basically her scabbards. This shows that she's the true emperor, right? And it would get Raptalia's name in good graces with the people of Kutenlo. So Naofumi's already thinking ahead. He's like, okay, let's go do this. Let's go take down this. Plus, they obviously got to take it down because they got to take it down. Like, you just can't let a monster be roaming around doing nothing. So, basically, they fly Galleon over there to go help out Philo. Also, obviously, take some of the other cast members. The main cast members in this entire episode basically kind of do the fighting because eventually the guard, right? They show up, but they show up after all the fighting's basically done. Which honestly was absolutely hilarious. And it goes to show you, I'm like, wait, these people have wings on their back. They can fly. I guess they wanted to go on feet.
Do those wings even work?
So, yeah. I also did find it funny. The one dude, who's only into women, right? I guess he's kind of doing the typical Sanji thing where he doesn't answer to fucking dudes. He only answers to fucking girls because now for me ask him a question. He's like, hey, what's the whole thing about this? And the dude's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not giving you nothing, especially for the fact that you got your own damn harem.
This guy.
Man is fucking jealous that he got a harem, but the moment Naofumi gets pissed off by this like multiple times. Like he does this not once, he does this another time in the episode, right? Especially when it comes to the cursed sword. And Naofumi asks him a question, he's like, no, not talking to you. But then obviously if a girl talks to him, he's like, oh yes, yes. You see, this is what you got to do, and this is what you have to do.
Mm-hmm. So he's a petty simp.
So honestly, at this point, they might as well fucking use this. The girls in the group might as well use this dude to their advantage. I bet you they could say, hey, take this attack for me. And he'll actually do it. He's probably that down bad. So, there's that. It seems like the only guy he shows respect to is his apprentice, which is obviously our blacksmith. So, there's that. So yeah. Now, also we do find out that he ended up actually giving them all like Sakura blessing weapons to be able to fight the character creatures in Kutenlo, especially Ran as Itsuki and the others. So that's the thing, right? So they fly over, right? And they go up against the Yamato. That's when they realize it's not a hydra, it's a Yamato Orochi. Again, it's basically a mythological creature that just is a snake that has more heads than a regular hydra. Essentially, that's what it is, right? So, and I think it has 8 heads as opposed to the 4 heads of a hydra or 2 heads of a hydra. But honestly, I thought the CGI for the thing looked fine. It wasn't really that jarring or anything. So that's the thing. Also, too, just for background information, I'm guessing the dub may be delayed or something. I'm guessing because the dub episode did not come out today. I know for Crunchyroll, some of the dubs that were supposed to come out yesterday for other shows, they didn't come out because those episodes were delayed. And obviously, some of those episodes we got like batches of 2 episodes. Like I know I'm watching Mikadono Sisters. Their show for the dub got delayed last week, so they gave us 2 episodes for the price of 1.
Which is what confused me just now, because when I went to Crunchyroll, like looking for a Shield Hero, it didn't seem like it updated for me, and they're like, wasn't it supposed to be out by now? So then I went to their Shield Hero stuff, and like, oh, it is out. It's just in subtitles.
You should have already known that Shield Hero comes out every Wednesday.
Yes, yes, it comes out every Wednesday, but when I didn't see the dub out, I was like, it didn't update for me. I was like, did it not update for me, or what's happening? So obviously I've checked the Shield Hero stuff, and okay, that explains it. That explains why I didn't update for me. Okay.
Well, more than likely, I'm guessing the episode's delayed, which means we'll probably get 2 episodes for the price of 1 next week. I can only hope. Again, like I said before, I'll say it again. The same day dubbing and same day subbing realistically, just the same day dub of Shield Hero, especially season 4, has really pissed me off. They haven't done it really has. If they can't do same day dub, please just do your typical the sub versions ahead about 2-3 weeks, and then the dub versions behind it. I'd rather do that route and then just go back, watch all the sub version, then go back after all the episodes are dubbed, binge it, and watch it in the dub. I'm sorry, I'm being picky about this, but I think how Crunchyroll is handling the dub of Shield Hero, it's really starting to irk me now. Like, come on now. Which, again, like I said, it's interesting that they decided of all weeks this week to delay the dub for Shield Hero. Yet, again, I really do love Clevitus, and I do reviews of Clevitus on the channel. But Clevitus, their dub episode was not delayed today. Still had the same day sub, same day dub. So I don't know if it's a Crunchyroll issue. I'm guessing it is a Crunchyroll issue, but it's funny because a few days ago I got a comment talking about, oh, has the Shield Hero dub been fine? And of course, me and another person on the channel said, yeah, the dub's been fine as of late. And of course, the moment I fucking put that comment out, the fucking dub wants to be this dumb bullshit again. Anyways, the fight was good. The fight was good, right? So they're flying around. Now, they don't want to get too close, and I'm guessing the Orochi is using like this poison gas because it's purple, right? I'm guessing it's poison gas, more than likely. So, excuse me. That's when they start to split up, and they're like, all right, let's start to take this thing down, right? So they take out one of the heads, and they're like, okay, hold on, let's see what it does, right? And of course, like typical hydra type of animals, it regrows its head. So typically, obviously, you know when you're dealing with a hydra in these animes, because what other anime hasn't had a hydra creature in a fantasy world that we haven't seen in anime, right? Typically, to deal with these monsters, you got to cut off all the heads at realistically the same time to be able to kill it for good, right? So it's also got this barrier, this Sakura barrier too, that's also making it stronger. So that's the thing. So they basically, Naofumi comes to the plan. He's like, okay, Raphtalia, you need to cut the thing wrapped around it, and one by one, we'll take out the heads, right? So that's what they do. Raphtalia had just amazing attacks this episode. Can I just say that?
Yep.
Like, my goodness, she had attacks that's like, I was wondering, like, are these Kirito and Rurouni Kenshin attacks combined? Because, like, some of these attacks were legitimately, like, pulled straight out of the shows.
I would compare it more like Bankai, Senbon Sakura, Kagayoshi. Because of the Sakura petals that are coming out.
I think that's because the Sakura petals were actually there. So.
Why do you make things awkward? Move on.
Well, apologies. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking the truth. Anyway, the visuals were just good, and man, the attacks that they were dishing out on this Orochi was absolutely badass. So you have it where Philo's doing her thing, and she's using the airstrike shields to jump in back and forth and everything. We even see her fly in this episode. So again, that was pretty damn cool. But they managed to take out all the heads, and they're like, okay, yeah, we did it, we won, right? Yeah, no. Because all of a sudden, Naofumi's looking, he's like, wait just a damn minute. And he's like, hey, we need to get out of here. Get us out of here right now. Damn thing, kamikaze itself. I'm like, what the frick is going on here? And then all of a sudden, you have another Yamato Orochi show up out of the blue, and it's a white one.
Yep. So we learned neither of these two are the real bodies. Are the real body. They need to find the real body and destroy it.
Yeah, so they end up finding out that the real body is basically under the tree, essentially. So they go in this whole cavern, right? While the others are just kind of holding off the Orochi, right? So they go down there, and they're like, okay. Also, there's purple gas is still there, so they're using this cover thing to cover their mouth. Now, Naofumi comes across like I guess these hieroglyphics text, and he can read it out because it's spoken in Japanese, right? And again, it's more hints about the card. This is how the Cardinal Heroes weapons can get stronger. Now, Naofumi already says, like, I've already known how to do this, right? But I guess I'll show Ren and Izuki when I got the chance. He didn't mention Matsuyasu, so I guess he doesn't really care. I guess that makes the most sense. I wouldn't care about Motoyasu either, if you ask me. But
He's just doing his own thing now.
yeah. So he already knows about this, but they had to get out of there because the real Yamato Orochi does show up, and obviously it's crazy strong. So that's when they have to focus their main whole attack. Hold on, guys. I gotta be back. Anyways, they managed to do essentially they do the same exact plan, right? The same exact plan they did. The only difference is Naofumi looks over to Sarina and his interface shows up and says, "Hey, she can transform." And then basically Naofumi is like, "Hey, Sarina, you got a beast transformation you can utilize. You want to do it?" And Sarina's like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." To my chagrin, sadly, I was like, "No, I want Hot Lady."
Get over it. Cry about it, man. Get over it.
Anyways, listen, we all know we're all in a culture here. I'd rather see Sarina in her human form than her damn dolphin form.
You're forgetting she's a demi-human, so she's bound to have this form eventually.
I don't give a crap. I'd rather pipe up the frickin' human side, not the dolphin.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked.
Anyways,
She.
Naofumi unleashes it. And yes, she's in her dolphin form, but she's damn near, you could say she was damn near as big as a fucking orca. So she was basically Shamu, and she was flying all over the place and everything. So she didn't need water. She was legitimately flying in the air, right? And she was calling upon the heavens of gods just to rain down lightning. Now the other, Guardian characters, they showed up, right? The guard, right? And they're like, is this the power of the, water god and everything? And are the water dragon's advisor and stuff like that? Because that's what Sarina kind of has, right? So her and Raftalia basically work together to take down this Yamato Orochi, and they do it. And again, you just have it where Raftalia is just firing off these crazy attacks. It was visually great. This was probably, honestly, in my opinion, this is probably the best episode of this entire season up to this point. So,
yeah.
I'll definitely, when the dub comes out, I'm definitely going to rewatch this episode, right? But it was definitely really damn good. So yeah, but they managed to defeat the Yamato Orochi and everything. And it actually leaves behind a sword cloaked in like this cursed mana. Now the one guy, the one demi-human blacksmith, he shows up and he grabs it, and they're like, whoa, you're gonna be cursed and everything. And it actually doesn't affect it. Like, it's like the curse goes away, right? Because he knows how to handle the blade and everything, right? And kind of that's realistically kind of it there. But that's kind of thing. Now, what happened? Now, there was an interesting thing. They do make a mention of the fact, like, hey, we're just going to use this to get the government and the people on our good side and everything. So, that's obviously the good thing to do, right? Now, Raftalia kind of had this interesting look, and Naofumi was like, hey, look, you don't actually have to be the emperor. It's realistically, you're doing this just for show. But Raftalia is just like, yeah, I know, but... So I don't know, maybe she actually genuinely wants to be the emperor and say like, no, I want to be the emperor. I want to help these people because it's my country that my parents came from, and they kind of led it until they were kind of ostracized, and I want to help these people. Maybe it's not best for me to be a quote unquote fake emperor, right? So,
or maybe something else is bothering her.
Something to keep an eye out for, but basically that is essentially that was essentially it, right? So we'll see where it goes next week. I'm guessing next week they're going to parade Raftalia around the city to show that she helped with the beating the Yamato Orochi, and then that's probably when we're gonna have this Makina show up, and say yada yada and do her evil stuff, right? But we'll just have to wait for next week's episode. But overall, solid episode, probably the best episode of the season in my opinion. And the CGI for the Yamato Orochis, it didn't look bad.
Yep.
So I know that will be something some people may complain about, how the CGI didn't look good. But personally, if you ask me, I'm not no person that looks at CGI and thinks it's all bad. Unless it's glaringly bad, I will call it out. So yes. But anyways, we're gonna get it for guys. Catch you guys in the next video. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Shield Hero content. I think last time I checked, I'm at 911 subscribers. Yes, I am. So keep sharing out the videos to people. I'm getting them to subscribe again, because the goal is to get to 950, and then eventually once we get to 950, it's to get to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah. Other than that, promote your channel.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My next goal is 150 subscribers. So yeah, go check it out. I'm currently editing a video right now, obviously. So keep an eye out for that.
And then last but not least, I think we have a big announcement to make for the channel and for both our channels.
Oh yes.
So the big announcement is we are actually going to be going to Anime Impulse in Orange County. Now, for people who don't know, there's an anime convention that, look, I'm just playing Zenless Zone Zero, and you know me, guys. I play Zenless Zone Zero on the channel. 2.2 live stream will be coming out next week. And obviously, the number one thing, I was going through my feed on social media, and the Zenless Zone Zero Twitter account said that, hey, we're gonna be at Anime Impulse. You come, you'll get like exclusive items for the event and stuff like that. Now, the thing is, I like Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm like, hey, let's go. So we decided to go. We got our tickets today, and on August 30th, which is, I believe, Saturday. So yes, I'm going on a day where I should be at home watching college football, but for this 1 week, I'll sacrifice college football to go to an anime convention. It's kind of an anime slash mix of video game convention, but kind of mostly anime. I know there's going to be like some big voice actors there. I know Johnny Young Bosch, voice actor of Ichigo for the dub, is going to be there. Amelie, who is my boy's probably one of his favorite female voice actors, is going to be attending, and many other characters or voice actors are going to be there. I know some of the Zenless Zone Zero voice actors are actually going to be there, which is Hugo, Nekomata, Wise, and Trigger's voice actress is also going to be there, but she also does other roles as well. But you get my point right there. So we got our tickets. We're actually going to be going to Anime Impulse in Orange County, which is Anaheim, California. So look, if you're a subscriber in the channel for both our channels, if you actually are going, well, hopefully you see us there. Give us a, hi, what's up, saying like, hey, I watch your guys' videos and everything. We're not going to have like no meetup stuff because obviously we're like smaller channels, but if you are walking in the convention area and you see us, don't have, hey, say hello, we'll definitely say hello back, and, and everything. If you guys want to take pictures or whatever, hey, you're more than likely, you're more than welcome to, as long as you keep those pictures, I guess, not doing anything weird with them, but I'm just saying.
Now, why would they do that?
Anyways, yeah, we'll be there. I bought the tickets today. I'm definitely excited. Now, I'm only really realistically going there to see the Zenless Zone Zero booth, but I actually do want to see what the convention has else to offer. I know it's not on the likes of Anime Expo, which I think we're targeting to actually go to Anime Expo next year in Los Angeles, because initially we wanted to go this year, but it was around the 4th of July weekend. My boy was out of town in Mexico, so we couldn't go. So next year, we're definitely going to go to Anime Expo, because it's going to be, it's if not the biggest anime convention you can go to.
Yeah, speaking of which, I really need to do more vlogs on the channel. I said to myself I would do more vlogs on the channel, but I ended up forgetting to.
Well, yes, on not on my channel, but on his channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. Uh, he's gonna have a my friend is gonna have a vlog of our time at Anime Impulse.
Mm. Yep.
So yeah, you'll see us walking through the hall and the convention and stuff like that. Probably seeing cosplays. Maybe we'll go up and talk to some people who do cosplays. I
I'm
know
actually,
we definitely should talk to the people who dress up as Zenless Zone Zero characters and ask them a few questions.
I'm low-key freaking out because, guys, if I actually do meet Amelie, that would actually be the happiest day of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. So
Look, dude, I've been a fan of hers since 2012. Need to remind you.
yeah.
Yep. Back when I was still listening to her anime covers, and I think the song that really, oh my god.
Well, if we manage to see her and you manage to we manage to get in line and see her and you get a chance to talk to her, you got to bring that up. Be like, hey, you're an inspiration. Don't worry. I'll say I really like your Uta and Marin Kitagawa. I watched My Dress Up Darling like that. That's what I'm gonna say. And we're gonna see if we can get a picture.
Hmm.
So yeah. Obviously, I would like to meet Johnny Young Bosch because listen, I like Ichigo. Well, I'm not gonna make the guys say Getsuga Tensha though, or Bunga.
Make him say it. Make him say it.
Unless we say it together, be like Bungai. And we get
Okay, that's it for the video, guys. Let's get
Anyway.
this outro was too long already.
Yeah, so if you wanna, if you know, he'll be doing a vlog for Anime Impulse convention. It is gonna be our first anime convention we're ever going to in our life. I know, crazy, right? So I could say I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited too. What would you say?
I'm just mainly freaking out. That's it. I'm just freaking out only.
So, yeah, again, like I said before we get out of here, if you guys are going to Anime Impulse in Anaheim, California, let us know in the comment section. And again, you know, if you see us walking in the hall, well, don't be a stranger. Come up to us, say hello. So, yeah, we're friendly dudes. It's not like we bite people or like hiss away.
Hey, don't let them get suspicious of us, man.
If we see you there, well, that's the thing. Otherwise, we're gonna be doing our own thing. I already know I'm probably gonna be buying some stuff that I'm probably gonna be regretting because, well, it's rent month and car payment month and State Farm insurance month. But at least I get paid next week.
Just end the video already. The outro's already long enough.
Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day or your night or in this video, and we will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Peace.